Yo, what's good, y'all? Okay, so I just need to quickly rant about something that's been bothering me for a while now. Also, by the way, if you can hear my AC in the background, I am not sorry. It's too hot in here. Anyway, it's these fuck ass thumbnails with a person's face plastered right in front and center of it. Now look, I love a good YouTube thumbnail. It's basically the main thing you use to advertise your video, and you can get really creative with it. You know, I've seen some really good YouTube thumbnails over the years. And don't get me wrong, having the creator's face for a thumbnail for a video is obviously far from a new thing. Like, I remember back in like 2016, 2017, you see React channels and gaming channels take advantage of this, as they would have their face for a video of a thumbnail in a very obnoxious manner. However, showing your face for a thumbnail has somewhat evolved in recent years with these T channels, video essay channels, and all these wokey commentary channels in general. Basically, instead of having the face part of the thumbnail more so far off to the side, the thumbnail is instead either right in front of center of the thumbnail, or it takes up half of the thumbnail. This style of thumbnail has become very popular, as channels that have used this style of thumbnail formula for their videos have gained at least 100k plus subs, with other channels gaining millions and millions of subs. I think one of the worst offenders of this practice is a channel called F-Asian. I really cannot stand this dude's style of thumbnails. His thumbnails just make me completely uninterested in clicking on any of his videos. Most of his thumbnails consist of him making this expression of a guy that looks like he just got called out for being a performative male in front of his female friends. They also use that same Arial font for all of them, and the worst part is that the majority of these channels use like the same 2 or 3 facial cards for all of them, and it's just really lazy. Some channels will even go as far as to use the exact same face card for pretty much all of their videos. And look, I understand it's about building that personal brand recognition and familiarity. Like, I understand YouTube is a little bit of a different place now from when I was growing up, as the creator's face has become a lot more of a personal brand identity rather than just a way a creator chooses to present and express themselves. Channels that show their face in thumbnails and videos are simply far more likely to be favored by the YouTube algorithm. There's a major reason why you've seen such a rise in channels that just sit in front of a camera, talk about whatever Gen Z related issues they be talking about. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having that brand familiarity in your thumbnails. Again, obviously, this is not a new practice on YouTube. The majority of channels today maintain a particular style of thumbnails, template, or font for their thumbnails so that viewers can identify who that video is coming from and let new viewers know, hey, this is my style, this is my brand. And honestly, the majority of channels do it right, because while the thumbnails are often made with the creator's brand recognition in mind, at the same time, the brand recognition in their thumbnails does not overtake the subject matter of the thumbnail, which then opens the door for a lot more new viewers to be drawn to the video. However, a lot of these commentary channels that just have their face take up the bulk of the thumbnail have the subject matter in the thumbnail far less emphasized and devalued, and in my opinion, that should never be the case with a video thumbnail. The thumbnail, no matter how clickbaity it can be in nature, should always be about the video subject, or at the very least an eye-catching advertisement for the video. So when I see one of these commentary, BreadTube, TikTok trend, drama, video essay channels that have their face blasted onto the thumbnail in a very annoying manner, it just leads me to believe that your video as well as your channel are the same boring ass commentary channels. If you're gonna have your face as a major point of the thumbnail, at least be creative with it and have different facial expression that appropriately matches the subject of the video. Like David Achu does this very well, as he uses different facial expressions in a creative manner that helps make his thumbnails very eye-catching. Meanwhile, a lot of these other channels just reuse the same 2 or 3 face card for their thumbnail, and it's just really annoying and lazy. Anyways, that's all I gotta say, and hopefully this trend dies sooner than later.